Hi, welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be trying and attempting to create a wearable makeup look using Pantone's color of the year, which is called Classic Blue. Now, whether I succeeded or not, that's totally up to you guys. Leave a comment down below and let me know your thoughts if you think this is wearable or not. I would say as far as my thoughts go, this is definitely not wearable as far as like every day goes, but I could see this being something that I could wear for like an evening out if I wanted to play around with color a little bit. I actually posted that I was going to be doing this video a couple weeks ago and y'all definitely had a lot of thoughts about it. So I'm going to insert some of those comments here in this video. One in particular that stood out to me was someone had mentioned the principle of like if you have blue eyes that you shouldn't wear blue eyeshadow. And I will say that I tend to be a little bit, how would I say, like I don't really follow rules that much. I understand the rules and I get the rules, but I don't tend to follow them, and here's why. I totally get the idea behind it that if you have blue eyes you shouldn't wear blue because it can kind of make your eyes look like wah, wah. Whereas if you were to wear more of like a warm brown, it would really make the eyes pop, right? But here's the caveat to that. If you have blue eyes, you can totally still wear blue. My recommendation would be to have it be lighter or darker than your natural eye color so it contrasts with the eyes and isn't like the same color. So that's how you can get around that. And the same principle goes with brown eyes. If you have brown eyes, you can totally still wear brown. Just I would suggest having it be lighter or darker than your natural eye color so that you have some contrast there and it would create more of like a monochromatic look. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the makeup look. So the first thing that I did is I took the eyeliner in the shade called Deep Navy and I applied this all over the eyelids, focusing on the lid and trying really hard to not go into the crease. When you kind of close or open your eyes, it can kind of get in there, but don't worry about that because we're going to blend that out later. So after you apply the Deep Navy to your lids, you're going to take a brush and go ahead and kind of smudge and blend that out.
Anyone remember that song? Sometimes.
Then you're going to take the eyeshadow in the shade called Taken For Granite and you're going to apply this right over the top of the Deep Navy eyeliner to soften it and give it kind of more of like a grayish blue look. Then I went in with the eyeshadow in the shade called Graphite Glam and I applied this kind of blending it into the lid area but focusing more on the outer corners and the crease. And then the next eyeshadow that I used was in the shade called Clean Slate and I blended that into the crease to really smoke it out. Next, this is a little bit complicated. Okay, not complicated for you, but I made it complicated for me. Anyway, so what I started to do is take the silver lining eyeshadow and apply that to the center of the lids to add a little bit of shine and sheen. What I noticed that happened is that the color kind of started to go away and I definitely still wanted the blue to show. So what I attempted to do was I took the eyeshadow in the shade called USAF, which is actually discontinued, and I got a lot of fallout. So my recommendation, hindsight, would be to actually go back in with the Deep Navy eyeliner, put a little bit more of that on, then go back over that with the silver lining. Then you kind of reduce the risk of fallout. So that would be my suggestion after doing this. After you're done with your eyeshadows, you could line your eyes and I would either do the charcoal eyeliner or the black. I actually skipped eyeliner because I really wanted to focus more on the lashes, so I applied the Lash Project mascara and I did about 4 to 5 coats on the top lashes and then I did 1 coat on the bottom. And I found that in doing that I don't necessarily need to do eyeliner, but that's totally up to you. After your eyes are done, you're going to move on to your lips. And anytime I do a colorful eyeshadow look, I want to keep my lips very natural and nude looking. So I went and I applied the lipstick in the shade called New York, which is my all-time favorite nude lip color, and I think it works really well with the blue color on the lids. That is this makeup look. I'm going to leave this totally up to you if you think this is wearable or not. Again, personally, my thoughts are this is not wearable for daytime, but I could see it working maybe for an evening out, especially if I wanted to play around with color a little bit. So anyway, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, and until next time, take care. Bye.